And so they set up, they were well founded there. They were getting vocations, and the bishop there wanted to keep them in Minnesota. And our order is not one for being held down. It's like, no, God said America, and this is not America. It's only Minnesota. So they pulled up stakes. They pulled up what they had, and I don't know who lived in that house afterwards, but they went to Milwaukee. And that's where Newcastle got the name of they settled on South Layton Boulevard, but when they Newcastle retirement, that was given the name Newcastle. And so when this used to be our provincial house back in the early late 60s, early 70s, and that actually 35 years ago it was a provincial house for us, and that's why it got the name Newcastle. Mm-hmm. It was connecting with our order from Germany from the beginning here.
Would that story pertain to the two people that came?
I think so. I think so.
And then there were two or something.
Yeah, is something, but there were actually three. So I don't know. That was a long time. Sister Frances Borgia wrote that a long time when we were into a change of habit.
Well, I knew Mother Patrice when she was here, and they were just dying down. The high school kids coming in from O'Neill and all these places to go to Ryan or go to the high school.
Yeah.
And they were empty.
We built this place thinking we'd have young, the provincial house as well as for young girls entering the community. And midway, it was like they also had a house built they were building in Rockford, Illinois. And the directives from the community came that we were closing the aspirancy. We were closing the high school. They were no longer going to accept girls that young, that they needed to either go to college or have some experience before they entered, and go home now if you want to, come back later. And that was a big directive. So we sat with this building, about a good third of it. It was like the entrance and the first rooms down, that was a part of the old building, and then this is a part of the new building as building 2, and then the third one is just built 5-6 years ago.
Interesting. You mentioned Larry Brashear. I'm not Mary Black here from Scotland,
I know. Yeah.
and Mary, and so Larry then became your teacher.
Well, actually, Larry and Mary were the directors of they were the bosses. Mm-hmm. Bosses. Larry took the administration, and Mary worked with first, second, and third grade.
Well, they wanted to start a school, and they didn't know where to go. So I came over, talked to Mother Patrice.
Oh, okay.
And she said, "Well, we got space downstairs," and that's where. Then later they bought Father Freemar's building and moved up there,
But we were here a good 10 years because I took my internship year here, and then I took a second year working with Mary with the older kids, and then she would take them in the afternoon, and I'd have my own class in the afternoon.
So we're a little related.
Yes.
Cousins maybe.